Danganronpa.
That's it? No intro? Nothing? I was expecting an intro. Also, oh my god, the volume? I was testing recordings on Persona 4, and it wasn't this loud. I'm gonna edit the volume. Okay, so, hi everybody. Renegade68 here with some Let's Play Danganronpa 2. Is this really real? I've been wanting to play this game since I knew it existed. How long have I known it existed? I watched the anime back around September 2013. So about a year and a half ago is when I wanted to first play this game. Because after I finished watching the anime, I found out it was actually based on a game. Then I found out there was a sequel, and I'm like, oh my god, I want this sequel. And now I'm gonna have it. It's here. It's happening. Oh my god, it feels unreal. How much does this loop? Like, seriously. Alright, so what do I know about this game? I don't know what I know about it. I know that there are students. I believe there's about the same number as there were in the last game. I think, to be exact, there's 16 in this one. Technically, there were 16 in the last one. And, okay, this might... I don't know where in the timeline in relation to the previous game this is, but... I have a theory that some of these kids here are literally the kids of the previous students. Like, one of the kids in this looks like a fat Togami, and that would be hilarious, and he's the fat kid, so he's definitely gonna die. That just seems like what it is. Unless it's the same Togami and he just got fat. That would be hilarious. But I don't think they'd use the same suit twice. I don't know if... there's no way all of these kids are kids of the previous kids, because there was only 6 survivors, but... if Togami had a kid, and they're one of them, there's probably a couple others in here. Other than that, I know this game starts off with some kind of rabbit Monokuma thing, but then later Monokuma, like, the Monokuma takes over or something, and it basically has the same plot as the second game, or the first game. This is the second game. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm very excited for this, but I'm also nervous, and I'm very thankful. I've let this loop for a long time, and it hasn't shown me a random clip of, like, some things, if you leave them on the start screen for too long, they'll, like, show you random shit. But, that hasn't happened here, and I'm glad. Anyways, what was I saying? Something about Danganronpa 1. I'm excited for this game. I'm very excited for this game. So I'm gonna press the start button, I guess, and play it? That sounds like a good plan. I'm so nervous for this. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, that's right. I was going to talk about my opinions of the first game. Okay, my opinions of the first game in a nutshell, because I never covered it. The first anime was amazing. The first game was okay. That is my opinion on it. To go a bit more in detail, I won't go too much in detail, because some people might be here just to watch me play the second game. The anime skimmed over a lot of the stuff in the game. Some people thought this was a bad thing. I disagree, because the game actually beat you over the head with a lot of the stuff. Because of that, almost all of the killers were very obvious in the first game. The anime, on the other hand, was pretty opposite. The only killer I saw coming was Celeste. And honestly, I was sure it wasn't Celeste, because I thought that's too obvious. It's anyone but Celeste. But it ended up being Celeste, and that's easily the most disappointing case in the first game. But, what are you gonna do? So hopefully, this is the sequel. Hopefully this does it better, and the mysteries are actually more mysterious. Hopefully it's not like the first game where it beats you over the head, because that would suck. What else do I have to say? Oh, that's right, I was going to relate to Phoenix Wright. The first game of Phoenix Wright wasn't that good. Case 2 wasn't very good. Case 4 had a couple major problems. Case 5, I like to pretend it doesn't exist. And Case 3 has a couple plot holes, too. Overall, it's not a very well put together game. Justice for All, on the other hand, is amazing. it's currently my favorite game in the series. So hopefully the trend continues as far as courtroom-style games go. Hopefully this is also amazing. How long am I going to sit on this title screen? I'm just so nervous. Like, what if I press start and the game system explodes? This is the PS TV, by the way. And I'm seeing this on a huge TV. I have a huge TV. It's cool. It's amazing. I'm excited. Why am I not starting the game? Because I feel like if I started, I'm going to remember that I was supposed to say something before I started this. Shit, what else could I say about this? About my thoughts on the first game? I don't know. Yasuhiro shouldn't have survived. He had, like, no personality. Everyone else was interesting. He was the only one who was like, there was nothing to him. You know, who should have survived, what they could have done more with, was, oh my god, he's Taka. I don't remember his full name, but Taka was really cool. And they kind of wasted a plot when they turned him into Super Saiyan Taka and then just killed him off. Like, they could have went more with him. They could have actually really developed him, and I think he would have been better as the sixth surviving student. Yeah, that's what I really wanted to say. That's the last thing I think I wanted to say before starting this. Oh, and the end of the first game really mindfucks me. Like, what's up with the whole despair thing? I don't know if it gets explained more in this or not, but, like, what is this humanity's greatest despair thing even about? Also, don't answer any of the questions I ask in the comments. I don't have many subscribers, and I don't get many comments. I'm partially glad, because I'm not going to be playing super far ahead. I might be at 1 or 2 cases ahead of where I upload this, but I'm not going to be done the game by the time I upload this, that's for sure. So, no spoilers, thank you very much. Usually I don't have to say that, because my subscriber base is still really low. And partially I'm thankful for that for right now. But, because I can read all the comments and know there likely won't be a spoiler. But I'm still on this title screen. Some people probably hate me right now. I'm probably going to put a link in the description to when I actually start playing the game. Anything else that I want to say? I feel like there's one more thing before I start playing. One more thing. Shit, I'm sure there was one more thing. You know what? I don't know what it was. So maybe I should just start playing. This song is really starting to get on my nerves. I think I'll start playing. Anything? I'm just thinking. I'm combing through my head. Was there a thing I wanted to say? Whatever! Let's play Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. Even though I heard there's going to be Danganronpa 3, so it can't be that much of a goodbye. Let's go! I was trying to be all epic. I thought it would force me into a new game. New game. That's the school, isn't it? Hope's Peak Academy? I thought this one's supposed to take place on an island. This hasn't been unlocked yet, this hasn't been unlocked yet, this hasn't been unlocked yet. Extras. Options. Adjust your environment for maximum comfort. Okay. BGM volume, SFX volume, voice volume. Reticent speed. Change the reticent movement speed during the investigation. Movement bobs. Set whether you view bobs as you move. Okay, I don't know what all these mean. I didn't play the first Danganronpa, I've only seen the anime. So, I don't know what all these do. I'm so glad there's a voice volume editor. I've been doing tests with Persona 4 Golden, because that's another game I have, and it's really the only game I have for the Vita right now that I don't want to blind LP. In fact, I even might blind LP that, but because I haven't played much of it. But there's no voice editing option, and it drives me crazy. Like, the voices should be louder, or the game music should be quieter, one or the other, because the balance is not correct. I don't know what good balance there will be for this. I guess I'll just start playing the game, and if I decide later on that I want the voices to be different, hopefully I can change it, and it lets me change it without having to start the game over. So I'm going to keep all this stuff the way it is. Extras. Oh geez, look at that. Event gallery, movie gallery, sound gallery, Danganronpa Super Mix, and Danganronpa. Should I have these? It says coins 5. Oh, Oh, is this... Okay, you see, I'm pretty sure this is a new copy of the game. I don't think this is pre-owned. I'm pretty sure it's not, but I was like, wait, should I supposed to already have these? Or, like, you don't have enough mono... Okay, I see, gotcha. So I need to unlock it. I thought it was already unlocked, and I was like, shit! Is this pre-owned or something? Movie gallery. Nothing, okay. Event gallery. Nothing. Let's just go for it. Oh my god, what am I... From the beginning. English, for sure. The first game, the voice actors in English were for the most part newbies, from what I remember. I know the ones that had a lot of experience. The main character was voiced by Bryce Papenbrook. I think that's his name. He does a lot of main characters, in video games especially. Plus, he's also Aaron in Attack on Titan more recently. And then Monokuma was voiced by Takatomon. People who watch Digimon will know what I'm talking about. I know Monokuma's in this game too. I hope he has the same voice. I really like his voice. Yes, English, by the way. Okay. Okay, logic difficulty. If this game is anything like the first one, then it shouldn't say gentle, kind, mean. It should say kind. This should be kind. This should be gentle. And this should be, like, baby skin gentle. Like baby lotion gentle. Anyways, I'm going on mean. Action difficulty. For those who are good at solving mysteries, the difficulty is the epitome of major bully. Here's the one where I'm a little like, do I really want to go on main? Because this is the PSTV, and I've heard that, if you don't have a touch screen, some of the sections are kind of hard, so I'm going to keep it on kind. Normally I do mean everything, but for the case of this, I'm just going to go kind for action difficulty. I'm going to go mean on this, because if the first game is any indication, this game is easy. For action difficulty, though, because of the way the action works, and this is a PSTV, I'm going to go kind. Okay. Are we starting? Is this happening? Oh my god. Holy shit. Is that a voice already? Is that Bryce Papenbrook again? Oh my god, is this like Makoto's son or something? I was thinking that when I didn't mention it. But I did mention I thought some of the other kids might also be kids of the previous ones, but when I looked at it, I kind of thought, maybe this is Bryce's kid? Makoto's kid. Maybe Makoto and Kirigiri got busy. I'd like to think so.
Can you hear me?
That's definitely Bryce Papenbrook, isn't it? Unless this continues right where the last one left off. No, it does not.
Are you okay?
Wait, who's saying this? Is that you? Are you Bryce Papenbrook? That's Bryce Papenbrook for sure, but he's using a lower voice than he did for Makoto.
You seem pretty out of it.
Are you speaking to me? Am I the main character and you're speaking down to me? That's a bit confusing, but okay.
To be honest, I'm also... No, everyone else feels the same too.
Feels like what?
Since we suddenly got put in this weird situation.
Are you gonna flashback? Okay, okay, here's a complaint. When games do this, or anime or whatever, they start like partway through and then they go back to the beginning. It seems like they're trying to be cool, but they're not really cool. Sometimes it's cool, but other times I feel like you're just kind of spoiling me. Like for example, this isn't really a spoiler, but I've been playing Fire Emblem Awakening recently. I got that a while ago, but I only just now sat down and started really playing it. You start the game with both of your main characters at level 20, and you're fighting this guy who you do end up fighting again later on. Spoilers? That should be obvious. And they're like at the end of the first thing you do, the first map where your characters are level 20 and then before they go back to being level 1, is you see like your avatar character like seems to betray Chrom or something. Like I don't know what's up with that. And you know, some people might be like, "Oh, that's the intrigue. You want to find out what's up with that." But part of me is like, does this mean he's like a traitor? Because it feels like that's what he is, and I don't know. I just feel like I wish I hadn't seen that scene, because that's got to happen, right? Unless there's some parallel timeline bullshit going on. And if that's the case, that's going to be epic. In which case, don't spoil that for me either, because it seems like there's some timeline shit going on in that game. And anyways, but this is this game. We're playing... Let's just play the game. Let's not talk about other games. I need some water.
Hey, are you listening?
Yes, I'm listening. Okay, this is my inner monologue. I don't understand. Why am I here? What happened? Did you black out? Well, I know... Okay. What happened? I'm trying to... Not what happened as in I'm saying what happened. What happened as in what do I think actually happened? Like, are they going to flash back to the beginning after this? Or is this like they got stranded on an island? Because I know it takes place on an island, but is it like they take... Are they stranded on the island and then Monokuma takes over and before they had a benevolent bunny god? Or do they go to the island by choice? I don't actually know. So I'm not sure if this is like... If Monokuma's taken over yet or not. I just try to remember that first. I began to think, disentangling the twisted knots that had formed in my mind. Think tank. As I gathered the fragments of my scattered memories like a far-off dream, Kingdom Hearts, I began to piece together what actually happened. Like a chain of memories. Which is the best Kingdom Hearts game, by the way. Like, oh my god, I actually skipped it. I went straight to Kingdom Hearts 2 because I heard people say it's not important. You just want to play the second game. And I did, and I'm like, wait, what happened to the organization members? So I decided I wanted to find out, so I did go play Chain of Memories. It's the best freaking game in the series. I don't care what anyone says. I haven't played Dream Drop Distance fully yet. I started it and I loved it, but so far, of every other Kingdom Hearts game, not counting Dream Drop Distance, Chain of Memories is my favorite. Rechain specifically. Okay, let's talk about this game and not the other one. But I can't help it. Look at that line. Look at that line and tell me you can't think of Chain of Memories when you see that. Okay. That's right, I... Starting PCS version 1.0. What the fuck? What is this I don't? Oh my god! Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Game start? You're really going all the way with this, huh? That day, it wasn't just a typical day for me. It was a day that felt truly significant. When that long-awaited day finally came, I felt proud in a way I can't really put into words. So, this guy didn't have Makoto's voice. It was the other guy, right? That's confusing, because this guy looks kind of like Makoto. Anyways, what's going on? I felt like I had just become a part of something greater than myself. Does that make sense? Actually, that's exactly what it was like. I was truly in a dream. Hope's Peak again? What? Okay, let me slow down. Prediction time. For those who are new to this and haven't seen my Ace Attorney Let's Plays, a lot of the time, probably too much, to drag to the point where my Let's Play of games like this were probably longer than anyone else's, I will stop in the middle and just go on for like 10 minutes. Have I ever went on for that long? Maybe not. Like 5 minutes about what I think is going on. And I do it multiple times. I actually constantly cut those out when I'm editing the videos because I do it way too often. Hope's Peak Academy. At the end of the first game, like I said, I don't get what's going on with the whole despair thing, because there was like the greatest despair event in humanity or whatever it was, and Monokumas were taking over the world or something. Isn't the world like in shambles? That's what it was like, right? Part of me thought that maybe it was all a joke. Not all a joke. Pretty sick joke. Like, Junko made it up. Like, the world didn't go to shit. That theory kind of went to hell, I think, when the spin-off game came out where I think Makoto's sister was supposed to be fighting all those Monokumas. And I think that made it, like, it had to be real. It couldn't be a sick joke. But I kind of hoped when I saw the end of the anime that they were leaving it up to your imagination, like maybe it was a sick joke, maybe the world is okay. And that would make way for a sequel if the world's actually okay and not gone to shit. But if the world did go to shit, how is this a thing? Did they fight off the Monokuma invasion? Like, did Togami, like, take them all down? Okay, I mean, the game will explain itself. I don't know enough yet. I have this problem every time I let's play these games. 999, Ace Attorney, it doesn't matter. I theorize way too much in the beginning, but it doesn't matter. It's just how I am. That place was so much more than a school to me. Kids who love to play baseball will long to join the major leagues. Kids who love to play soccer will long to join a rep team. And ever since I was a kid, I felt the same way about Host Peak Academy. I thought this was supposed to take place on an island. What's going on? Host Peak Academy is a government-funded school for the privileged elite of society. It recruits top students from every imaginable field to inspire hope, and in doing so, shape the future. Whenever Hope's Peak Academy is mentioned, it's only a matter of time before someone says, "If you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life." This feels like deja vu. This is exactly the same as the beginning of the first game. Change, please. And just so you know, that's not a joke or an exaggeration at all. Many of the current leaders of various industries are actually... I thought it said Illuminati for a second. Alumni of this school. That's a word? That is not a word I've ever seen before. Maybe it's French. If you don't know the word, assume it's foreign. It'll make you sound smart. That's basically what Host Peak Academy is all about. As they say, it's truly the Academy of Hope. Did you see the first game? It's not very hopeful. Not anymore. Actually, skip the first game. Just watch the anime. It's better. There are 2 criteria you must meet in order to attend this school. 1, you must be a current high school student. 2, you must be the very best at what you do. Unlike other schools, there aren't any entrance exams to this academy. You're just scouted. Only way to get in is if the school scouts you itself. Is there even a reason to read this? It's the same as the first game. What does it get different? Now, because of the talents of those who are chosen, water, I'm already running out. Actually, I'm about halfway through my recording session, about halfway through my water, so it's not that bad. The students of Host Peak Academy are called Ultimates. By the way, if I ever call someone a Super Duper instead of an Ultimate, it's because Super Duper sounds way cooler than Ultimate. Also, I watched the anime first, and I have Super Duper in my head. Because I watched it. You can watch it, if you want to know where to watch it, you watch it on Funimation, where I watched it was on Funimation's streaming site, and their subtitles at least say Super Duper, not Ultimate. And I think Super Duper is much better than Ultimate. Ultimate is so plain, Super Duper is much more awesome. Anyways, the school I desire more than anything else is this one. The truth is, my circumstance is a little different than that of my peers. I guess I can put that aside from now. You'll find out soon enough, and it's nothing special worth talking about, I think. I guess I should introduce myself first, please, and give me a voice, so I'm positive you're not 2 Makotos in this game.
I'm not so special that I have to introduce myself, and formalities are always a little embarrassing.
Oh my god, really? This is you? You're him? I know exactly who this is. I don't know his name. I don't know the voice actor's name, unlike Bryce Papenburg. I know his name. I don't know this guy's name. But he was, blah, blah. I'm blanking on the names of all of his characters. He's, Ganta? Is that his name? I'm not good with names, by the way. He's the main character of Dead Man Wonderland. He's the main character of Neon Genesis Evangelion, Shinji. He's, arguably the main character of Magi, or Magi, or whatever you want to call it. What's his name? Alibaba? Yeah, he's that guy. That's him. He's the main character of Excel World. Anyways, I know exactly who this is. I'm kind of, I don't know how I feel about him playing this character. Mostly because Makoto, I look at him and I think Makoto. So why is Makoto's voice actor not voicing him instead? Nothing against the voice actor himself. I like the voice actor, actually. But it's going to be very confusing having a character that looks like Makoto and then a character that actually has the voice for Makoto. Anyways, let's go.
Well, this is what's expected. I guess that's how I should think about it.
Alright.
My name is Hajime Hinata.
Hinata! Hinata Hyuga! I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that's the first Hinata that comes to mind. If I played the first game, if I did a blind LP of the first game and I had never, you know, seen it before, I would have been like, Byakuya Kuchiki! I don't know. Hajime Hinata. Hopefully you guys say that over and over because that's a complicated first name. I'll call you Hinata for short. That's so stupid. Also, there goes my dreams. My dreams. You were supposed to have, is Nagi the last name or Makoto the last name? Japan does it, like, they have it backwards, but sometimes English translations on backwards is it, so I'm not sure which is the last name. But, there goes that dream. You don't have that last name.
There's only one reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy. Because I admired Hope's Peak Academy. To me, attending Hope's Peak Academy is like being a celebrity, or a superhero.
Cool.
In fact, instead of calling it admiration, it's more like it's always been a dream of mine.
Of course, because these games are all about dreams.
That's why, to feel like a member of society, to become someone I can be proud of. I always wanted to.
Is this supposed to happen? My TV is glitching out. Is this part of the game? Please tell me it's part of the game. I might have to stop this recording. Anyways, for that reason alone, I always wanted to. I always... Oh, thank God, I think it's part of the game. I never wanted to admit how painfully ordinary I really am, that's why I hope. Okay. For a second there, I'm like, shit, my TV is glitching. But I think that was part of the game. Anyways. I never wanted to admit how painfully ordinary I really am, that's why I hope. Okay, let me read the game. I might have admired talent individually, but I have finally, forever, tried my best, finally came true. What is going on? Leet speak. Okay, true story. When I was recording Persona 4 Golden as a test, there was one time at the beginning of the test where the TV glitched for a second and then it went back normal. And I'm like, okay, is that just because it was the start of the test? So when I got to this, I'm like, oh shit, are the glitches back? Oh my God, no! Is my recorder broken? No! Okay, it seems to be fine. It was the game, thank God. What is this? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I've heard this game is a lot more mindfucky than the first one. And so far, it's definitely living up to that reputation. It's a door. There's a door. Still, I need to hurry. Is there a way to speed up the text speed? Or, no, I think it was good before. Now it suddenly got slow on purpose. Because I need to go inside this classroom. No, the door is still locked. The time is not right yet, but one day you will be the one to open Kingdom Hearts. I'm sorry. I can't resist. They're giving me the references, and I make them. And now I'm slowing down the gameplay because I'm talking more. I've been recording for half an hour now, and I haven't done shit. Okay, let's keep going. Let's do shit. Need? What need? No. I should hurry. What is going on? What is going on? I don't have the slightest clue. I just slapped the cow. I think I'll end it here. In this back and forth scrolly room, I think I will end the first video here, question mark? I'm gonna stop the recording at least though, so I can check cut the recording anyways. So, until next time, if I'm ending the video here, which is undecided, I will see you guys next time. If this is not the end of the video, I will probably cut out this whole spiel, in which case you're not hearing it. So, bye, or not.